We are just days away from live racing here at the Churchill Downs as we get you ready for the running of the 145th Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby. And we are now joined by Darren Rogers of Churchill Downs to talk more about all the things you need to know to get yourself prepared if you're making your way to Churchill Downs later this weekend. Darren, we really appreciate your time today here on In Focus Kentucky.
Oh, this is the greatest week in Louisville every year. The 145th running of the Kentucky Derby on Saturday. You've got the Oaks on Friday. It really is a special time where the entire community comes together. You know, we've been celebrating a couple of weeks of whirlwind events as part of the Kentucky Derby Festival. The racing's now here, and we've got a tremendous racing product for the spring meet this year. Thanks to our investment in Derby City Gaming off of Poplar Level Road, that's fueled the prize money at Churchill Downs for this coming year. In fact, we're going to have about $10 million more in prize money that the horsemen will be competing for. Now, what does that mean? It usually means that better horses are coming here, ensuring that the top trainers are wanting to participate, and you're likely going to see, you know, some very large fields, which are what the horse players like to bet on. So really, it's a win-win for everybody, and we couldn't be more excited about not just this Derby week, but also the entire spring meet ahead.
And is that typically the trend that each year those numbers and the purses just continue to go up and up?
It's a record prize level, and the answer is yes. But it's up significantly thanks to the investment of Derby City Gaming and the historical racing machines, where a portion of those proceeds fuel the prize money here at Churchill Downs. Just for example, on this week at Churchill on Derby Week, maidens that have never won before, that's what maiden races are, they'll be $100,000. So there's some significant prize money. I know the horsemen are excited about it. We're excited about it. And should make for a tremendous meet.
And obviously, horse racing is what we're here to talk about. When people, the thousands come to see, but each day there are tons of activities and events, theme days for people. Talk about some of those that are happening here at Churchill Downs.
Yeah, well, on Tuesday, it's the second year that we've hosted this. It's Champions Day, and Champions Day is a celebration of past winners of the Kentucky Derby, and this year we're going to pay tribute to the Triple Crown winners. We're going to have riding greats, Ron Turcotte, Jean Cruguet, Steve Coffin, and of course Mike Smith and Victor Espinoza, who have won the Triple Crown in recent years, as well as trainer Bob Baffert. They're going to be on hand Tuesday as part of a meet and greet with fans and an autograph session. Should make for a great day. And then Thurby has kind of become the new locals day, right? And Thurby, in recent years, we've had approximately 50,000 people on hand. It's a celebration of all things Kentucky. Have some bourbon and cooking demonstrations on the plaza stage, some Kentucky bluegrass as well. Thurby has really grown in recent years, and I'm expecting another great one come Thursday.
Now, for those first-time visitors or people who are returning back for their time here at Churchill Downs, what should be some reminders for people who are trying to figure out what they can bring, what they can't bring, and security measures also? What kind of things are in place for this year?
Well, the good news is everything that was in place last year from a security measure standpoint will be the same this year.
Okay.
Makes it easy. Invite fans to go on to KentuckyDerby.com. They can also go on to ChurchillDowns.com. That is a complete list of do's and don'ts. Also, if you have not been out here in the last year, you'll notice that we've finalized and finished our complete rebuild and remodel of the parking and shuttle service here at Churchill Downs. It worked great. We had half of the phase done last year for last year's Derby, and the shuttle service worked great. But the entire place is finished now. So I invite fans that haven't been out here in a while, visit KentuckyDerbyParking.com. That'll tell you all about the shuttle service, where to park, Do you have parking passes already in advance? If you do, you'll be parking over at the Kentucky Expo Center and riding a shuttle. If you don't, you can pay approximately $20 fee over at Papa John's Cardinal Stadium, but it's a park and walk from over there.
Right.
And then, of course, we have our entrepreneurial neighbors that still have their side business, and we're fine with that. They help out and get you into close proximity.
Well, we are having this conversation with Darren Rogers, and we'll continue it in one more segment as we discuss the economic impact of the big races here at Churchill Downs. That's coming up. But first, we're going to check of your latest Weather on the Ones forecast, and that's coming up after this break.